All right, we got a quick money video, financial video. I'm going to go over some things, that I've been doing and some things that I plan on continuing to do 2025, to build wealth and to keep growing and accumulating my wealth. So obviously right now, I just had back surgery a few weeks ago, so I'm not working right now. I'm going to be out of work probably another, I don't know, maybe 2 months. I'm hoping I can get back in 2 months, maybe sooner. It's no rush. I'm taking my time. So right now, I'm kind of in defense mode, being that I'm not in work right now. I'm burning through all my sick leave and my vacation leave. So, I'm not, some of the things that I was doing, when I'm, full swing at work, working a lot of overtime, I can't do right now because I got to be in defense mode. I don't know what stashes I'm going to have to dip into when it comes to my different savings, retirement, investment accounts, to hold me over till I get back to work, So, but it's all good though, man. I'm staying optimistic. It's all good. That's why you save for a rainy day. That's why I always say in my other videos, man, you can never save enough money. You don't know when life is going to hit you. And when life hits, y'all know, as good as I know, it hits fast, man. So this is the first thing, though, I've been doing, though, when it comes to building wealth and financial security, is that I've been trying to stay out of as much debt as I possibly can. I don't want to have no credit card debt. I paid both of my cars off. They both still running just fine. So, I'm trying to hold off on making a new car purchase as long as possible. As long as they get me from point A to point B, they're reliable. I'm going to just keep driving till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? The first time I bought a car, I was fresh out of college. I was working at the county jail. Then I got on with the federal prison, and I bought me my Charger. I bought that brand new right off the lot. These days, if I ever buy another car again, it's going to be certified pre-owned, 2-3 years old model. I don't need nothing brand new. The key is, if you get it where it's like 1 to 3 years old, 9 times out of 10, it's still going to be under warranty. It's still going to be in good condition. Let somebody else, buy the car off the lot brand new. They probably going to take care of it 9 times out of 10. They probably going to trade it in and get them another car. Let them drive down the depreciation. The thing about a car is this: soon as you buy it and drive it off the lot, it goes down in value. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put my money into assets, not into debt. So like I said, I'm staying out of credit card debt. What else? I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not out here buying stuff that I don't need unnecessarily, man. I'm trying to save as much as possible, man. The simpler, the better. This is the next thing, man. I try to save as much money as I possibly can in my retirement accounts and in my personal accounts, when I'm buying stocks and stuff. So at work, I put like 20% into my retirement account. Obviously, like I said, I'm out of work. So I turned it down just enough to get the match from my employer. So I had to bump it down from 20 to 5%. They matched 5%. So I'm still putting in 10%. If you have a retirement account at your job and you don't put enough in to get the match from your employer. So what I mean is this: I put 5% in and they put 5% in. That's like 100% return on your investment, So if you don't put enough in at least to get the match, then you just leaving free money on the table, And like I said, 5% or whatever the minimum is, get that match, man. We want to take it a step beyond that. Yes, you could put 5% in, get the match, get 10, but that's not enough in the long run. You got to save way more than that. 15, 20, 25, 30%, man. You see some people, man, they come from other countries. They come over here to the U.S., man. They say, some of them, man, they might say 50, 60, 70% of their income, man. That's how they was raised. That's what they were taught in their culture and, growing up. So we got to get into that investor, that saver mindset rather than being a spender. You know what I'm saying? Also on the side, outside of work, I have my brokerage accounts where I buy stocks in, I just buy, stuff like Apple, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Nvidia, Palantir. If I find some other stocks here and there, if you don't want to take, the time to figure out what stocks to buy, you can always buy an ETF or a mutual fund. Go on Google, type in Vanguard mutual funds, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. You could buy something like that. You know, I got a mutual, my retirement account at work, they're invested in like mutual funds. So I let that ride and I buy individual stocks with my own money. You know what I'm saying? Either you could do either or. You know, if you look at the top holdings in a lot of mutual funds, it's a lot of them are the same stocks I just mentioned, man. Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, Johnson & Johnson. The list goes on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, the key is you want to try to save as much money as you can, man. Y'all know I make these correction officer videos. So a lot of y'all that are interested in corrections, that are going into corrections, what's going to happen once you get your foot in the door and you start working, you're going to see there's a lot of overtime shifts that's available, man. You know, I told y'all how my salary was this, $70,000 the past couple of years, $72,000 the past couple of years, but I worked so much overtime. I made down $150,000 with overtime the past 2 years in a row. So there's plenty overtime opportunities. You know, the key is to be smart with that money. Take as much as that overtime money, all that excess money, and try to funnel it into your retirement account. Boom. Or funnel it into your outside personal savings and investment accounts, man. We trying to stack as much money as you can, man. And this is the next point I want to lead y'all with, man. You know, as you get progress in your career and your earnings move up, you start to make more money, man. You know, let's say you was making, I don't know, you in college, you got a little part-time job, you making maybe $20,000 a year. Now you graduate college, you get in your field, boom, your salary then jump, maybe $75,000, $80,000. Don't let lifestyle inflation creep up on you. What does that mean? Some people, as their income starts to increase, their expenses starts to increase. Their lifestyle, the stuff, you know, it's like, you trying to keep up with the Joneses, or you start buying bigger and fancier, you know, as your income. Ain't no need to go out and try to buy the biggest, fattest house you can, get the $600, $700, $800 car loan, you know, just because you can. No, let's do the opposite, man. Like I said, life happens fast. You don't know when it's going to happen. So you want to try to stay down as long as you can till you come up, man. You know, just like this. You see people, they got all these designer clothes on. They may have that fancy car. They may have a fat house, but you don't know what's going on inside their house. So they may be in the debt up to their eyeballs. Meanwhile, you see somebody up the street, they just wear a regular old t-shirt and some jeans and maybe some cowboy boots. They pull up in a damn 12-year-old Honda, but he probably might have $500,000 invested in an account outside, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. Don't wear your wealth, man. You want to have your wealth working for you. That's the key, man. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't let your lifestyle outpace your income, man. The goal is, you know, to save more than you spend. At the end of the month, once you pay all your bills, do all your savings, invest in retirement account, you trying to have money left over. That's my goal every month after I pay all of my bills. You know what I'm saying? This is the next thing, man. Keep life as simple as possible. I just talked about this a little bit, man. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses, man. You know, when I was in my 20s, I used to buy dumb stuff, dumb shit I didn't even need. Shit like rims for my car, just buying a whole bunch of clothes, shoes and stuff, man, that don't even mean I don't have nothing to show for it, you know, today versus back then, you know. But we all are young and dumb at some point, and you have to blow money on dumb stuff to realize the value of it, man. We all go through that phase. The quicker you can get out that phase, though, and get into that mindset where you just want to keep stuff simple, you good. Me these days, most of the time, I'm in gym clothes or I'm in my work uniform. You know, I got a lot of clothes that I still got from over the years. They still good. They still in good condition. I just wear them. You know, like my last vacation I took, I was out the country. I went to Dominican Republic for a week. I'm at the resort. I didn't even hardly buy any new clothes for the trip. I packed all my old clothes. I bought maybe 1 or 2 pair of new swim trunks, a pair of tank tops, and that was it, man. I didn't really buy anything. You know, I'm cool. I'm comfortable in my skin. I ain't got nothing to prove, man. I'm just keeping it simple. I just want to try to live in the moment, enjoy myself, man. I don't need the fanciest house, the fastest cars, none of that, man. Just be cool, be content, you know, with knowing you got motion and you are financially taken care of. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, man. Don't go broke trying to prove yourself to somebody else, man, that don't care about you, man. This is the last thing I'm going to leave y'all with, man. I always stay disciplined and on course with my investment strategy, man. What do I mean by that, man? I don't let people get in my ear. I don't let people try to, dictate how I'm investing, how I'm saving and investing my money, man. It's more than one way to skin a cat. You feel me, man? There's more than one way to become wealthy in life, to become financially successful. All you have to do is find the formula that works for you, study the formula and apply it and be consistent and steady over time. You know what I'm saying? So me, like I say, I'll do overtime. Every 2 weeks we get paid like clockwork. I take a certain amount, might be 500, 1,000, 15 on a good check, maybe 2, depending on how much OT I work. And I invest it. I just buy my stocks, my same old stocks, man. And I keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put a stock tip in my ear. I may research it. If I think it's a good thing, I may put a few hundred in it, man. But for the most part, I keep my investment strategy the same. I still put my 20% in my retirement account, like clockwork. Keep it simple. Like I said, man. It's more than one way to skin a cat, man. I see some people in my comments, they say I should do this, or you shouldn't even buy individual stocks. You should just buy S&P 500. You could do all of that. Like I said, my retirement account is in the S&P 500. I'm already covered over there. If I want to buy individual stocks, then so be it, man. If you don't want to take the time to buy individual stocks, you could do what those people say, S&P 500 ETF mutual fund, and boom, call it a day, man. Like I said, it's more than one way to skin a cat, man. As long as we sitting at the same table and we all eating and successful, who gives a damn how you get there? Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website. Y'all got any input, thoughts, comments on this video? Make sure you drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.